You know what? I'm just gonna quickly, because this is kind of funny, I'll be honest. Let's see if I can find this. There we are. So, this is a game of Root. I am playing as the birds. I am at 29 points, and I cannot make any progress on this board state because the entire table teamed up to get me, which is totally fair. I was on 29 out of the 30 points needed to win. But that's how it goes sometimes, I guess. Basically, this snare means I cannot place pieces in this clearing, and I cannot move pieces out of this clearing. And as the birds, I can only do stuff in this clearing. And I don't think I've crafted anything that helps me here. So, just completely stuck. And I don't have any crafting outs, because the only stuff left to craft requires 2 roosts, so cool. So now I'm just gonna bleed points and do whatever. Yeah, it's a fun little game, but I'm just like, it's now annoying because I'm now held hostage at this table because I literally get to do nothing unless someone else comes and clears this out for like 1 point, which isn't worth it. So that's a bummer. I like basically missed a little bit of an action. Hey, Anarcha. Yeah, so this is Root. So normally, and I'll switch to Netrunner in just a minute. No worries. Also, I'll have let's turn down this just a bit more. Okay, great. So normally, as the birds, I have a decree, which you can't really see, but basically, I have to. I'm playing like a programming mini game where every turn I have to put at least 1 card, which is one of the suit of birds, foxes, mice, and rabbits. And then I have to do something in that clearing. Birds count as wild, and then everything else matches a clearing. So like, I have this roost and some warriors, and so every turn right now, I don't have to recruit anything, but I have to move from any clearing. And so I have to move pieces from this clearing. If I can't move pieces from any clearing, I go into revolt. What that means is that I lose the rest of my turn. Oh, thank you. Yeah, this camera is not set up for this. Thank you, thank you. Camera, we will just move it over here. Oop. Okay, let's try this one more time, very quickly. For those of you playing Root, as the birds, I have this decree. I have 4 actions that I get to take, and I get to take for each card I put in my decree, I get to take that action. But then I have to take that action for every turn in the game, go from there on forever. So I have to recruit in every clearing where I have a card. I have to move out of every clearing where I put a card. I have to fight in every clearing where I put a card. Then I have to build a roost in every clearing where I put a card. What's happened is I got stuck with a revealed snare. So what this means is non-corrupted pieces cannot be placed in this clearing, and non-corrupted pieces cannot move out of this clearing. And so basically, because I was slightly under-defended, because I went to reach for a win 2 turns ago, the rest of my board has been wiped out, and I don't get to actually do anything for the rest of the game. Because at the start of my turn, I'm going to go in, I can't recruit, and so if I recruit general, yeah, I mean, Ian's being a bit like, it's fine. Ian can't win this game. He's just made it so that I don't get to win this game, which, like, hey, that's how we want, like, it's fine. Technically, he has a higher chance of winning by me not winning the game, so, like, it's technically the right play. It's just a bit brutal. So yeah, basically I'm going to revolt before I get to do anything. Like, I don't blame him. I don't blame the rest of the table. it's like I misplayed slightly and got to 29 points, and that's my own fault to some extent. I miscounted suits, and I actually misunderstood a rule. I thought that you could craft a card even if the item was sold out, and so I planned around that, and then that turned out to be an incorrect reading of the rulebook, and so I couldn't go to 29 to 30 points, and I just kind of screwed myself. So that is what it is. But anyway, we're here to play Netrunner. Let's get some Netrunner going. So JM, I can't move out of that clearing. No, Laura, I also had to make a move, and I hadn't made a move this morning, and I meant to do it before leaving for work, and then didn't. So, yeah, JM, the snare trap from the crows. Oh, I didn't transition my screen properly. The snare trap from the crows means I don't actually get to take any legal moves, or that I can't move pieces out of that clearing. I can move pieces in, but not out. So I'm very, very stuck. I would be, in fact, less stuck if all my pieces were taken off the map. Yeah, no worry. I mean, crows are brand new. I've never played against them or with them before. Okay. Also, people, I guess. Okay, so I'm still gonna make this Anarch is a problem video at some point, which is that we've been playing the same Anarch deck for at least 5 or 6 years. The problem being, of course, that we haven't been playing exactly the same Anarch deck for 5 or 6 years. I need more evidence. And so, but that video is being worked on, but honestly, almost all my attention has been on Aesop's tables, trying to get that up and running again. Because while I can load it currently here, aesopstables.net, I think this will work. We'll see. It might 404 on me. Okay. For many people, this website 404s. It's also ugly, though not nearly as ugly as what I'm going to show later on the stream. But this also has a bunch of weird stuff where, like, literally anyone can just type admin and they get full access to all of the admin stuff. So I'm making some upgrades and also helping fix my stuff in the back end, so I might do a little bit of demo later, so I can feel like I haven't wasted, or I have some content to make on my last little bit. Also, going up tomorrow, there will be a announcement on the Signal Games website. The next accelerated meta test is going to be up. That's going to be on the 15th. It's going to start at the ungodly hour of 4 a.m. for those of you on the East Coast. For the rest of the world, it's starting at 10 a.m. European Central Time. So hopefully not too early for those in the UK. Hopefully somewhat reasonable for those people in the further away time zones, like the upside down part of the world. And yeah. Yeah, we'll see. I'll be doing a lot of the like behind the scenes logistics beforehand, but I think other people are going to be running the event day of, and we're, I think, probably still looking for streamers. So if that's something that sounds interesting to you, let me know. Let's see. Do I just want to play this deck again? Or do I want to like go full into Doomrig Shaper? Or maybe we'll do, you know what? Let's just go back to one of my favorites of all time of Aggro Shaper. And we'll figure out how to make this work later, right? So we've got, how do we get HQ pressure? Is it Maw? Are we going to just like recreate Doomrat's deck? I feel like that might be a fun way to go. We just Maw them to death. Yeah, Aesop's Shaper, like... Okay, there we go. We're going to try that. I'm going to try to not show off my messy desk. I think I tried putting my camera up here at one point. It's like, oh no, I'm actually not sure. It looks like I'm looking more at the stream because I'm looking here, which probably is looking fairly down relative to the camera, but I can't really put it here. Like, I don't know. I'll think about it some more. But Without Haley, Aesop's is so tough. Like, it's just so tough. I don't know. It seems brutal. Can I like Maker's Eye? I don't know. Let's see. What could I do here? What could we do? Could we do Imp Nanook? What other ways can we trash things? We do Imp Nanook. We need probably 2 imps, 3 simul chips. Some Maws. Actually, someone mentioned in GLC, and I think it's a bad deck. But doing, yeah, Imp Nanook with Sabotage. So you just try to never access agendas till you win, which sounds pretty fun. And by fun, I mean miserable for everyone involved. But what are the numbers on Nanook? Not good. It's funny. Nanook. Can I say this? I think I can say this. I think Nanook was balanced around the fact that you could reliably pull it out of the deck at any time for 3 credits if you're Cabanessa Wu, and the downside doesn't exist. And so the numbers on Nanook are built around that idea, right? For base strength 3 ice, which actually, you know what? A lot of ice that get played are base strength 3 or less. And a lot of ice have 2 subroutines. So it's not like Nanook is terrible. I think Nanook is actually most painful against 3 sub ice, but is otherwise kind of okay. Like, it's not a terrible breaker. I don't think it works at all with a Kiko. Like, you're just accessing, in theory, too many cards, right? And Neon Static, I will say, when I last streamed, and 2 weeks ago, we did lose to someone playing a Mind's Eye deck. Basically because my like, it's one of those funny decks where it's like, yeah, it's super cheesy, but if you don't stop it in time, you're just kind of screwed. And I basically didn't get my momentum going, and got completely blown up. Oh, Stargate is definitely the way you make Nanook work. Again, I don't think it's in the Kiko deck, which is fine. It's just not the deck that I'm gonna try and build. But basically, the idea is you would stack Mind's Eye. You would actually do it in Padma, not Akiko. And then you would put down Nayusha. Or not Nayusha. Is it Nyasha? Nashaya. And so you would install 3 Nashaya. You'd install a Mind's Eye. This person even installed an Exer. So they were accessing... they were accessing 4 additional cards. They would access 5 cards for a click, and then doing some Padma runs to charge things up and whatever. And it was just kind of like, well, I didn't get the ball rolling well, and so I just got run over, and that was something. Okay, so we're gonna spend influence on Ma, Paperclip. I'm trying to think Begalter versus like other choices. Can we run like Revolver? It's like basically the same. Well, okay, so Revolver is almost justifiable here because we actually can't run Begalter if we're running this influence suite. I think we're gonna start with 1 echelon. Or do we want to do? You know what? Let's do my favorite, my Shaper build I always come back to. Wait. We're gonna do the classic. We're gonna do Knobkerry Shaper. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna do Knobkerry Shaper out of Akiko for some reason. And why? I don't know. but we can, right? And that's good enough. Okay. Valkyrie Shaper. Oh shoot, but I oh no, and I still do want Paperclip because it's the most efficient breaker. I guess we'll do an Echelon and hope that we just don't actually encounter any real sentries. Single Imp, we want some Simul Chips, I think. Okay. And then maybe we will actually do Conduit. Because we actually have lots of stuff. We want Shaper. Do we have any more viruses that we want to run? Cordyceps? I mean, this is bad. This is definitely bad, right? It's probably unsalvageably bad. Oh, Ika is a better option for us as well. We have no available influence, Axe Contola, unfortunately, because we're playing a Kiko. So we only get 2 influence. We'll drop the Echelon, I think. Orca, Pelongi. Oh, propellers. Like, it's like, well, okay, so... Yeah, what if we cut the Paperclip? What if we cut the Paperclip for 2 propellers and a K2CP turbine? What if we did that? And that then could let us run a Wake Implant. Maybe we want Into the Depths here. We're trying to run pretty aggressively. We could... Angolo's sort of what I really should run here, but I don't particularly want to. I do want more draw as well. Maybe this is just time for... Well, okay. Dr. Nuka Vrolic. Yeah, so Khan has less than 15 influence. Well, okay. This is one I truly don't know the answer to. Oh, weird. Oh, what's going on with my... Hey, Andre. I'm trying to... Okay, this chat window's not working the way I want it to. Oh, I know why it's not working the way I want it to. Because I fucked it up. Okay, 1 second. Let's try putting this back at 800. Oh, it's still not going quite how I want. I guess I should not... Should have actually tried to edit this. Oh, shoot. Bummer. Okay, hold on. Khan having 12 influence was a thematic thing because of Flashpoint? Oh, that's probably a better explanation. That's definitely a better explanation than what I was going to say. Let's see how this looks. Alright, hopefully someone will talk in chat in a second. You got that one unique connection? Psych Mike. You know what? Let's do it. Do we run a Polly's Cafe? We've got 3 connections in the deck. Bar, Null and Smoke, and Null and Smoke. Well, but Null and Smoke... Okay, thanks for that test. Still not quite what I want. This is super weird that it's so big. I don't need it to be this big, though. What the heck? That's super weird. I guess I'll have to play with this another time. I might just leave it. Sorry. Well, but now I'm like stuck on this. Okay. Well, I guess I can... Is it like cropped in some weird way? I don't know. Anyway. We're doing Pauls, we gotta take Daig? No, because Daig doesn't count for Pauls. Egg is a companion, not a Now what's going on with this? Oh, there we go. Okay, fantastic. Let's try this. Okay. Egg is also bad. Yeah, no, Paul's Cafe only works... Oh, no, yeah, each unique connection you have. So this would be 1 connection, 2 connections, 3 connections. Do we have any other Shaper connections? All connections are resources, I believe. Aesop's Pawn Shop is a connection. Okay, I actually think what's happening is that it's just cutting off my... Ooh. It's just cutting off whatever the name of the person. I can maybe play with that a little bit more, but I don't want to spend the whole time. It's a tricky thing to test because we're okay, where do I message alignment bottom? Let's try that. Let's see. To loot is a connection. Yeah, to loot is a connection that actually synergizes with the deck a little bit. To loot and some lizards. We're just going to build a lizard deck. Well, in that case, we would need DZM. Like, the problem with the to loot wizard deck to me is it's like a 7-card combo. And it just, like, K2CP Turbine, I think, just does the same thing, but better. We'll run a single Paul's Cafe for value. We'll cut the DZMZs, I think, because we're already running Knobkari. I really want, like, a Paladin Poemu is what I actually want. Proco actually wouldn't be terrible. Telework Contract is probably what this deck kind of wants. What do we want here? I mean, I cut the Paul's Cafe for 2 Teleworks, and I think the deck and the Talute can just go. This is a connection, right? We could install this and play it. It's definitely not going to be too slow. Environmental testing, my favorite card. We could do reclaim so that we can beat these nonsense op lists. Actually, I think Simulchip does the same job for us. Helen can't help with all those connections, though. Yep. Touche, touche. You got me. Okay, well, that chat realignment didn't work. Oh, okay, there it did. It just took its sweet, sweet time. Okay, maybe I just need to play with the text colors. Let's see. I don't want any of these weird default compact. No. Do I need to increase this? Nope, that's terrible. Sorry, I'm playing with things that you guys can't see, just to make it fun. 8-bit? I don't want 8-bit. Does PUBG look okay? Nope. Ooh, don't like that one either. These are all terrible. This is workable. We'll give it a shot. Okay. Are there any neutral connections? Let's see. DJ Fenris. Very good neutral connection, in fact. But we don't have the influence, so we could cut the wake for a Docklands, which is probably totally fine. Isn't the dude that gives you a 1 credit turn or 6 below? Yeah, Diet. What's his name? Dadiana Shakan. Cortez. Whistleblower is also a connection so that we can really tech. I honestly wonder, like, if how much of the meta has to be Ag Infusion before you to start running Direct Access. Like, I think Direct Access is a meme card, but, like, has actual uses. I don't know. You can't, yeah, you don't run it on most decks, but, like, I don't know, it seems like something you could do. Okay. So we could cut the Paul's Cafe and a Psych Mike. I saw someone, a real runner, a real good player actually running Smartware Distributor. Now, they may have been memeing anyway, but okay, so here's the reason we could include Cyber Trooper to loot, and that's DreamNet. But I don't think that's worth it. I feel like there's a Shaper event I'm not thinking about. Jailbreaks. Oh, Overclock is definitely what I want. I think we're going to do 2 Overclocks and just cut the Polly's Cafe completely. Aggro plus Knob Curry. What could go wrong? Oh, Mad Dash is actually the correct call, though. Because we can set up Mad Dash. So I think that's probably Psych Mike's time to say goodbye. You know what? We'll give Psych Mike a chance. I'm actually surprised. I think Overclock is a pretty weak card if you're not playing self-modifying code. Sauce? Wait, hold on, Sauce. I need to go and find something. Who am I signed in as? 1 second. Okay. I very sincerely, for a long time, was playing... Where was it? Did I delete it? No. This is all Borealis stuff. Where was it? Nope, not that one. Though this is still my... Oh, no, this is not... Oh, this is RAM. Okay, I was like... No, where's my throwback? I played a Haley deck for real. But... It was... Oh boy, it was a while back now. Let's see. Man, this is a long time ago. Holy moly. Salvage Memories, Haley. Nope. Probably my favorite Netrunner moment, purely because this got caught on stream, and hearing the casters guess wrong what my throwback card was pretty fun. This is like genuinely one of my favorite things. I'll have to go see if I can find the link for it. Hyperdriver, rip. This deck has, this stim hack, mem chip. I can't believe I'm getting sad about mem chip being gone. What a card, though. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think this is better than DZMC. Like, it's one of those ones that it's just such a good card. Let me switch over and grab my code thingy, so I can pull up the full card without having to leave the page. I guess I can do that in the background. Okay, where are we though? Ah, here we are. Okay, this was my deck that legitimately ran Cyber Trooper to loot. And this was because it could bounce. Oh wait, this is not the real. Okay, hold on. Well, I mean, this technically worked. It was just Euler, Gauss, and Simulchip. Though I don't think this deck ever could have won a game. Where's my... What? Okay, let me... You know what? Instead of searching through my own decks, there was a whole archetype that existed that used Cyber Trooper to loot. And it was Haley, Brahmin, and Cyber Trooper Talut. Oh, Talut? Okay. This was like the key combo, and there was definitely... Oh, okay. I know I played a deck with all of these cards in it. I thought I had published it, but I guess I didn't. This deck I don't think was ever legal, but like it's full of just sick cards. But basically the idea was that Brahmin break up to 2 ice subroutines. Whenever you encounter a piece of ice, when you use Brahmin, you get to bounce the card back to the top of the deck. And then what I was doing at the time was I was Q looping it back. So I would then use Q loop to install the card back from the top of the deck. And then Euler could break stuff for free, Palangi could paint. Like, it was a sick deck. It was a ton of fun. I'm like kind of shocked I deleted it. Can I like filter for Shaper? And then see, like, I can't believe I couldn't. There's no way. Did I really delete this deck? I must have deleted it when trying to make some space. That's wild. That's absolutely wild that I deleted that deck. Because this deck is basically the shell, it just is missing the Brahmins for some reason. Yeah, that's really interesting that it's missing the Brahmins. I don't know. Let's see. I mean, Anarcho, I played exclusively Shaper up until 2019, where I played about 50% Shaper. And it's only in the last, like, 3 years, 4 years that I've tried to play meta stuff rather than Shaper. And even then I played Shaper a chunk of the time, even when it wasn't advisable. Okay, fantastic. Yeah, so many of these are like the exact same Haley as well. It's really funny. Okay, we should go back to Jinteki. We've got our 6-cost console in an aggro deck. What could possibly go wrong? Okay, that was concerning for a second. Is my deck actually in here though? It's not. Oh, I should ask. You know what? That was a thing I meant to do. Let me ask. 1 second. Let me ask the king if he's okay with me doing some replay reviews. Because it's when I was playing those games with Brandon, I was like, oh man, I would play this really differently. And I'd be curious to see what the general thought is. Because, like, genuinely, once you, like, there's a lot of people who I'm like, yeah, I'm a better player than them. But once I get to that level, I'm like, I don't know that I have a great claim to being better than Brandon. So, I think, well, let's see. That would be a stretch. So we're gonna, I think it'd be an interesting one to discuss. He played quite well, but it was a couple of turns where I'm like, huh, I think I value this run more, or not running here, or actually the court play, the way he plays PD is very different to the way I play PD. What could go wrong with a 6-cost console? Okay. And let's do a new game. Oh, pretty quiet today, so we might be waiting here for a while. Live on Twitch, YouTube. Okay. Oh, and Rotom's here. Good. It wouldn't be a stream without a snare bear clowning on me. This is not a keepable hand, but it has one card I want to see early, and that's it. So this is not a keep. Okay, I need to figure out where the chat. I guess chat can maybe live up here. We'll try it right there. Oh yeah, this is also a handful of econ. Do I just go Dockland's Imp and pray? I feel like that's the line. Oh god, what is this draw though? You know what? We don't need this K2CP turbine. Don't do this to me. Don't do. Oof. Oh, we're playing this sports, are we? Okay. Yeah, Kat. Maybe this is my punishment. Is I'm not showing up for practice sessions, so you guys just come on my stream and humiliate me. In before tier on R&D, really. Oof, that would be brutal. Whoa, Rashida in the remote. Okay, I mean, I'm still gonna run R&D here, right? I guess I could throw down an imp. I think we do. Let's just do this. Lol. We'll trash the Skunkworks and we'll see a border control. That's fine. Getting 2 sure gambles off the Nuko is fine, though. Not bad at all. So that was Tranquility Grid, Regolith, and 2 unknowns. I wonder if I can, like, install Euler and run server 1. I'm also now regretting that turbine ditch. No, there's a border control now. Let's throw down this imp. Run HQ. No action. I actually think I care more about the Tranquility Grid. We'll run R&D. A 0. Okay, there is a tier. Now we're going to grab the Nuka. Okay, so we can actually go something like Propeller Euler into the depths on the remote if there ends up being a card. Oh, of course it's freaking Luminal. Oh, if that's a Vitruvius, I'm real happy, but Luminal, I'm quite sad. Is this going to be Regolith, install, res, and go? So what do I tutor if I... Oh, this being a border control is annoying. Let's assume this is not a gatekeeper. Let's assume it's a magnet. Do I have the credits? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't really. Like, at least set him back a little bit. Alright, that's an unfortunate, not a setback. Yeah, I was like, do I click for a credit? But if I click for a credit, he border controls me here instead. Cool, so off-world, and then we will run R&D. Yeah, I think we might imp an Ansel. I think I care more about an Ansel than anything else. Do I lose here already? I think it's plausible. It's not likely, because you'd have to have had... Yeah. Don't have... Oh my goodness. So I'm going to eat my brownies real quick. Man, this is a blasting, though. Alright, well, I suspect that's the win in the remote. Okay. So if I run click 1... The problem is Into the Depths can't fire here. This is wild. Alright. Well, you got it. GG. Ugh. That was certainly a game of Netrunner. Turn 6. Oh wow, okay. Somehow the game continues. MCA, okay. I actually like that being an MCA. I mean, this is a terrible play, but I'm going to do it anyway. Okay. Well, Rotom can't purge and click the MCA. Oh, I'm not playing Clot. That's hilarious. I didn't think about that. I really need a draw engine that works here. I wonder if I do want like a Dream Net. And that would be the justification for Tolut, right? Okay. I do get to do something slightly cool here, I think. Which is I can overwrite with a Palangi. And then we're going to click the Conduit. Okay, so we're going to... I meant to do this on a Into the Depths run, but you know, so it goes. Oh, shoot. Ugh, did this wrong. Okay. Okay. Let's try this again. We're going to make this a barrier. And we're going to spend 2 in a credit. And we're going to go in. Hedge Fund. GFI. Hooray. Off-world Office. Hooray. Hedge Fund. Okay, so top of the deck is Hedge Fund, Hedge Fund. So maybe I can just click for a credit here. Psych Mike is legal, and I specifically cut it from this deck while deck building. So, and this chat delay is so bad on this like window. It's kind of annoying. Whoa, we got the purge. We got the purge. Wild. Oh wait, we have Psych Mike! Whoa! Hey, let's go. I forgot that there was a Psych Mike in this deck and we're running a 46 card deck. Problem being, Psych Mike, we needed Psych Mike 2 turns ago. Okay, so it cost me 3 credits to get into R&D. Which is the downside of Euler, is that Magnet is the one code gate it sucks against. Stop putting down ice there. Ugh. Do I have 2 creative commissions? I don't. Ugh. Okay, we're just gonna do some nonsense here while Rotom goes and wins the game. That might have been in hand, actually. What am I thinking? I should have just run HQ. Oh well. Let me be right back. I'm gonna get some water. I feel like my deck must be 1, 2, 3 diesels. Do I not have enough doc? Nope, 2 Nukas. Okay, chat talked me into running. Okay. I almost wonder if you could swap a Kiko and Psych Mike, and that would make both cards better. I thought this was also going to be over on turn 6, so that's funny. Ooh, the tier. Scary tier. That's true, it is just bad Zaya. But like, oh my, like Shaper with bad Zaya is like a reasonable ID, and that's like, no, Shapers don't get that, no. Yeah, Nat and Patrick got flipped, I believe. Yeah, thanks for the game. Alright. Let's go and put a new one up. And then I'm going to go grab some water while I'm waiting for... Oh, shoot, I copied rather. Okay. New game. Runner. I'll be right back. Bad Zaya would probably be better than a Kiko. Yeah, it's really quite unfortunate. Okay. Let me just tell this person 1 sec. Get some water. All right. You know, I feel like it's a measure of my lack of influence in playtest that none of the Shaper cards have been good since I've joined. This hand, though, is gas. Almost makes me think I should be running Anacam. But But one day we'll reach the highs of Haley. Oh yeah, I'm packing exactly 0 tech in this deck at all, which is not ideal probably. But like, who needs tech when you can just draw triple sure gamble? That's so good. I miss Haley too. Like, such a good ID. Like, I'm not like It's a weird thing where like the Shaper card pool. It's really because I don't think World Tree is like it's good. Don't get me wrong. It's not like whack strong right now. What is this? Do I care about this? Let's go get our Ika. Most Ika on a piece of ice. That should fully break. I'm spending a lot of credits for a dirty laundry here. Just deflated. Just deflated. Double trap. Like, the funny thing is, Ika is actually secretly hyper efficient, and the move cost adds up a lot slower than people think. Like, I remember doing the math, and Ika basically always outperforms even like it outperformed Nanotech against multiple surveyors in basically every case, which I thought was pretty interesting. Wow, 100 messages in an hour. It's a good clip today. Thanks everyone for coming and hanging out. It's a lot of fun. Oh, can we not though? Can we not and say we did? Can we not with this server 1, please? It's gonna be like Roy Tracker nonsense. Ugh. Okay, where are we? Propeller. Oh man, if Propeller was base strength 1, that'd be so nice. I guess they can pay 1 and come out on exactly the credits they had here. They did. Okay, that's fine. Do I care about getting my whole rig blown up here? No, I've got Simmel chips, right? Okay, this is maybe worse. Force connection. Okay, we'll pay 2 into this. Let's go, Link. Let's go. Let's go, Link. Let's go, Link. Cali testing. Whoa. We got some spicy meatballs here. Okay. Overclock, not bad. Holy moly, it's a Kiko time. Look, you can't take the Shaper out of the Jeff. Oh yeah, Misdirection's a card we could have included. Alright, goodbye, Psych Mike. Your time in the sun was not very long. I mean, it's just the weakest card. Well, maybe Into the Depths. But Into the Depths is just Econ that we really need. And Psych Mike is just not Econ. Misdirection. Okay. Uh, we'll pay into that. There we go. Let's go, Link. Opponent has done nothing, which probably means there's some agendas in HQ, but like, I don't know why I would go for those. It's also like unfortunate that we actually drew all of our econ so early. Like, we've only got like 2 creative commissions and a dirty laundry left in the deck, which does suggest that somehow just making 4 credits a card's not enough for... Oh, I forgot we had daily cast. Never mind. What are econ problems? So I think I'm going to click for a credit, overclock server 1. I have to get out my second propeller! Oh no! Oh, brutal. Brutal. Oh, that's sad. You know what? We just got HHN. They don't have 2 in hand. They don't have 2 in hand. No way have they drawn the second one. Not in a Kali testing deck. Oh, wait! Oh, I'm an idiot! I could have K2CP turbined to get out, of that mess. Oh. Oh, I'm such a fool. I'm such a fool. Oh, boy. This is my brain on not playing Shaper enough anymore. Do we mad dash that, or do we imp it? We imp it, right?
And now, broadcasting live from our near-Earth hub studio, we bring you this NBN special report.
I have no credits. Maybe we just let this one go. I think we just let this one go. Run archives here. Oh, we have 4 bad pub already? Oh, that's good to know. Yeah, imp into mad dash is like part of the core combo of the deck for sure. I'm gonna wait to go for it because you'll note we have 0 MU at the moment. Why? You know what? You only live but one time. Mausolus. Mausolus, you say? Let's see. We're going to make this gain Sentry. Then we're going to host on a piece of ice. Then we're going to match the strength of Mausolus for 2. We're going to break up to 2 Sentry subroutines. Let unbroken subroutines fire. So Kolana can gain a credit here. And we spent 1 credit on this run. We're going to spend 1 more credit here. Break 1 barrier subroutine. We're going to end the run. Actually, let's break both here. And then opponent will probably spend 1 here, which almost makes me want to spend 1, but I think we won't. Yeah, K2CP Turbine would be really nice to have out here, but we don't have our console, so we don't actually have the MU for it, which is a bummer. This not being in my MU zone is like gonna really mess me up, but maybe one day we'll print little MU cards so that, because like there's no reason you couldn't do that, right? Why do I feel like this is a clearinghouse, right? Like it's gotta be. Do I just install my second turbine and overclock it to that server? Yeah, let's just slam it. We have a click left. If that's a price tag, I'd be pretty sad. So we're gonna do the same trick. And then we're going to match and fully break the Mausolus. I guess I could have saved a credit there. And then we'll spend 4 and 3 to break there. Yep, that's a clearinghouse. Makes sense. Nope. Forced connection. Gonna give me 2 tags, I guess. We'll remove a tag so we don't die to boom. We've got lots of good targets for our simul chip now. It's gonna be a... Ow. Oh, bother. I have to figure out how to do blocking stuff. Oh, yeah. This is... I don't know how to do this. Andre, if you're still watching and know how to do this through the Restream thing on OBS, that'd be great, but otherwise don't worry about it. Let's see if I can... Here... block a bot who showed up. But of course, Twitch app isn't showing on here. Yeah, I've only done... Oh, that's funny. It has it for... Yeah, that's interesting. Oh well. I'll deal with that another time. Let's see. Remove a tag, draw. Okay, so we have a turn that we can like Euler into the depths. R&D maybe? I mean, we're gonna have to at this point. It's probably click for a credit. I wonder if I just trash this Euler so that I can do a simul chip nonsense. Okay, let me try and open up Twitch over here. Oh, that's not the right. Okay, here we are. We got there. Let's go. Port. And, sorry, dealing with some spam bot. Let's see. Follower. Scam. Port. There we go. Okay. Stop putting ice down. It's not allowed. Okay, so do I simul chip propeller now for the Euler? Do I draw up for credits? These Into the Depths certainly seem awkward. 1 second. Okay. Well, apparently my wife doesn't know how to use a knife. Okay. Um... we don't need this, and I don't think we're going to use the Docklands this game either. Alright, so it turns out we don't have liberated... Oh my goodness, we're just going to get Reg captured out, aren't we? Lol, okay. I think we maybe do go into the depths on R&D here. Who plays Maskarovka except people trying to snipe me? Holy moly. You're kidding. What? I actually think legitimately this keeps me out, which is hilarious. I guess it doesn't have to. I can just tank the Mausolus. Okay. This is what we're going to do. We'll spend 2 credits and 2 counters to get through this. That's so funny. Oh, okay. That's certainly a choice. So if I go... Oiler... Oh, I actually have to trash this propeller as well. I'm actually just going to trash my entire rig here. Then we're going to run R&D. We're going to simul-chip a propeller in. We'll continue to encounter the ice. We'll match and fully break. We'll encounter the ice. We will match and fully break. And we will see what the Corp wants to do here. We'll steal a hostile. Seems good. This is the first time a successful run on R&D ends each turn. So we get our 1 credit. And then we draw a card. Alright. Well, opponent's on 1 credit. Somehow. And now we just have to figure out how to convert that into a win. Being down 1-5 against all the bad pub. So I think we install the imp and we run HQ. With 4 credits, I think we're okay. Are you kidding me? 2 to move, 2 to boost, and one of these subs is going to fire, and it'll be a trash and installed piece of hardware, which I didn't need to break in the very first turn. Ugh. Okay. Post Eco on a piece of ice, and then we're going to match the strength of Winchester, break up to 2 subroutines. We're going to be trash a program, end the run, let unbroken subroutines fire. Got no hardware. Let's go. Breach the server. Wow, this is certainly a card. So I can run one more time on HQ here. Actually, I can run 2 more times on HQ in theory. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna run last click here. We'll match and fully break border control. Where we will match the strength of Winchester, and we will break the 2 relevant subroutines. And we will try and imp an agenda. Let's go! Alright. No spin doctor, 1 time. Alright, well there's the spin doctor. Oh, we've got 2 credits, so we can just run the spin. Oh, right, we've got 7 credits. Yeah. Sick. Two credits is all our opponent needs to win the game here. We'll install a second simul chip. That's a relatively important card. Alright, so this deck is trash. That's funny. So I guess I missed a turbine window that actually changes how I use my propellers for the whole game. So maybe this deck's not trash and I'm just a trash pilot. Galehar, the reason I want to imp it is so that I could try and mad dash it on a future turn. It's the only way I have to set up mad dash, but mad dash changes how I can score out this game a little bit. I guess maybe it doesn't. No, it does. Okay. Let's draw 3. There's our K2CP turbine. I wish I could turn these bad pub into hardware installs. Do I want to play Mind's Eye Padma? Not really. I don't. It's such a solitaire deck that I'm not like wild about it, even though I love me a weird shaper jank. I guess we'll put down DJ Fenris for Steve, and then we'll creative commission. We just have to find with the simul chip. I guess we can run into HQ if we don't lose this turn, which should be what happens. Oh, apparently is not what happens here, which is pretty surprising. Sebastian, you're the Sebastian K who won AMT, right? Okay. Wait, I can actually just go install. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, shit. This is so much money. Cool. Just want to make sure. Are your pronouns he, him? I wanted to message you on Discord, but it was turned off for a minute. And I was like, not. But I realized this is, if you're here, that makes my job easy. SDS and remote? No, I think this is clearinghouse in the remote. I think it's clearinghouse number 3. Okay, so I really want to get both of these down and then make a run, but that's not actually possible. Okay, great. Thank you, Sebastian. That's what I thought I remembered. I was going to check on JNet actually as my solution for this, because that's always reliable, but I'm going to let my opponent have this if they have it. If they want to do a triple score out, they can do it here, but I don't mind. Okay, we'll maybe make something a bit more legit. Okay, so that's 100% a clearinghouse. Just like, so if I can install the K2CP, run HQ, and then draw twice. Oh, actually, I don't need to draw twice because